So in this video, I'll share with one of my favorite and one of my successful experiments so far, which is I quit sugar for 30 days. I will tell why I quit sugar for 30 days and how I quit sugar for 30 days, and more importantly, and very big part of this video is the results. Of course, I will share my results, what happened after I quit sugar for 30 days. Hi everybody, my name is Miriam, and in this YouTube channel I make videos about personal finance, personal growth, and lots of experiments. So if you want to learn more about those things, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. So first things first, I briefly want to share why I wanted to take this challenge and why I quit sugar for 30 days. Personally, I did this because I wanted to lose some weight, and I wanted to lose weight without starving. I didn't want to quit lots of calories and starve to the death, and I didn't want to feel miserable eating much less than I wanted or than I needed. Then I thought that if I would just quit sugar, probably I would consume less calories than I used to. So that was like the main reason why I decided to quit sugar. For the last 10 years, I used to weigh between 49 kilos and 51 kilos. A month ago, my weight was 55 kilograms. And I just wanted to get rid of some extra kilos, and this is how my challenge started. So stick till the end of this video. At the end of this video, I'll share with you how much weight I lost and what else happened to me after I quit sugar for 30 days. And here I want to make clear what I mean when I say I quit sugar for 30 days. And let me quickly give the definition of added sugars. Added sugars are sugar, carbohydrates, caloric sweeteners added to food and beverages during their production, industrial processing. And by saying that, I want to highlight that I quit food that contained a lot of added sugars. Now let's talk about how I did it and overall about my approach. So I did 3 things that really helped me to get through this 30-day no sugar challenge successfully. And here are the 3 steps. First of all, I just analyzed what I eat, and I went through all the food that I usually have like at home and outside when I'm eating out. And I made a list of the sweets, like sugary things that sugary food that I usually eat a lot. And these products were on top of my list. For example, Snickers, Twix, sweet tea, soda, lots of jam, like bakery, like cookies, cake, pie, and so many other sweet stuff that I really love to eat. And step number 2, I decided to stop buying those cookies and chocolates that I often ate for the last year. And I just made sure that at my home I didn't have any sweet, like, on hand that I could just go and grab and eat anytime. So that was one of the helpful things for me. And of course I realized that excluding like 100% of sugars is not possible and is not good for our health in general. So I didn't go that far, and instead of chocolate or instead of having an ice cream at night, I decided to substitute ice cream to some grapes or some apples. During these 30 days, I mostly ate grapes, watermelon, and apples. So these were my favorite substitutes to all those chocolates and cookies. So that was a great way to have some sweet, but at the same time it was a natural product and there were no added sugar. And now the most awaited and the most exciting moment, personal for me, it was the results after a 30-day of no sugar challenge. So after I quit sugar for 30 days, I noticed 4 major changes in my life, in my body, like in general. I'm gonna share them one by one, so stick till the end of this video to know all of them. Change number 1 was about my skin. I can definitely say that my skin got much better, so there was no acne and my skin became just smooth and much better than like a month or 2 months before. Usually I had like some seasonal acne maybe, and it would last for a couple of days or for a week at max, but this time I had acne for like months or even more, and I was a little bit concerned. So quitting sugar for 30 days was definitely something that improved my skin and in general made my skin to look much better. Change number 2, after I quit sugar for 30 days, my mood got much better, like incredible. I felt more energized and I didn't feel that I need something to eat in order to suppress some negative feelings and feel myself like happier. The reason I'm saying that is because I had some life challenges in the beginning of this year, and that led to pretty big stress and even maybe a depression for me. So at that time I consumed a lot of sugary food and lots of chocolates, cookies and ice cream. So that was definitely not good, but I kept eating because it seemed that it was helping me to cheer up myself, or sometimes it seemed for me that I felt just happier, or I just sometimes kinda avoided my negative thoughts just by eating sweets. Now, after I quit sugar for 30 days, it means that I can resist to sweets and I can naturally boost my energy. I can cheer up like using some other methods rather than eating sweets. Here's the change number 3. It's about my weight, and I lost 4.4 pounds. It's about 2 kilograms. I didn't have like any restricted diet, or I didn't exclude some like fried food or anything other than foods with added sugar. I didn't feel overwhelmed with restrictions, and I just naturally lost 2 kilograms in 4 weeks, which is about like half kilogram per week, and if it's in pounds then it's gonna be 1 pound per week. And researchers say that losing a pound per week is a healthy way of losing some weight. And I should highlight that I didn't even notice how I lost these 4 pounds, and that was amazing because I didn't have to worry or count every calorie intake. And of course I'm super happy with the result regarding my weight, because my initial aim was to lose some weight and become healthier and feel much better. But there is one more thing that is really important to me, and this is change number 4, which is all about my mental power. So my mental power changed. When I say that my mental power changed, I mean I gained mental power after I quit sugar for 30 days. I can say that no, I don't want to eat chocolates tonight. And this is a really powerful phrase that I want to be able to say without craving for Snickers or ice cream at the middle of the night. And this change is much more important than just losing 2 kilograms in a month. This is something that can build up to something even more powerful in the long term. Now, don't turn the video yet, because I want to share with 3 tips that are going to help you to finish this challenge successfully if you decide to take this challenge for yourself. You might think that a person would need a huge willpower or some huge motivation in order to complete this kind of challenges successfully and feel better. But indeed, there are some little changes that you can do before starting this challenge or even during the challenge, and those changes are going to help you to get through this experiment and make your life much easier during these challenging days. And my first tip is to clean up your environment. You can clean your kitchen, you can clean your office, your bedroom, any place where you keep the food that contain added sugars. This will help you to avoid those foods during your no sugar time. So if you don't have it at home or at your workspace, then you do not have any choice. You cannot just go and eat, and especially at the middle of the night you will not be able to grab a bar of chocolate. And my tip number 2 is to shop for groceries online rather than in store. And there is one nice thing about it, because when you shop online you cannot smell that chocolate or even unconsciously put it into your cart. So when you are in front of your screen, you are much less tempted to grab a bar of chocolate. So shop online if you can and order it to deliver to you. And my tip number 3 for you is to tell your friends, your family that you quit sugar for 30 days. And by telling that, you make sure that people are not going to offer you to have some ice cream or to have some chocolate caramel popcorn at night while watching the movies. Most of the times our friends and family try to support us and they do their best to help us. And if this is the case, why don't you just ask for support? And the reason I'm telling you, once my husband came home and he brought a bunch of chocolates because he knew that I love chocolates, and he brought like lots of Twix and Snickers, and I was like, I wish all of these things were like broccoli and lettuce, tomato, because I was trying to eat healthier and I quit added sugars, right? So at that night I asked my husband not to bring some sweets, and that made my no sugar challenge easier. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really happy to share my experience. If you also did this challenge, please share in the comment section how you felt and what was the results for you. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and like this video, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel in order to get updates in the future and to watch more videos about personal growth, personal finance, and lots of experiments. See you in the next video. Bye!